Morning, everyone. We begin with chanting universal well-being.
May I abide in well-being, in freedom from affliction, in freedom from hostility, in freedom from ill will, in freedom from anxiety, and may I maintain well-being in myself. May everyone abide in well-being, in freedom from hostility, in freedom from ill will, in freedom from anxiety, and may they maintain well-being in themselves. May all beings released from all suffering, and may they not be parted from the good fortune they have attained. When they act upon intention, all beings are the owners of their action, and inherit its results. Their future is born from such action, companion to such action, and its results will be their home. All actions with intention, be they skillful or harmful, of such acts there will be the heirs.
So we are in the day number 7 or 8? 8. Day number 8. Can you believe? And we keep going. Probably partly adjust our bodies, our fit to the schedule, the faces around more familiar, ceremonies. Kind of become everything more kind of familiar and adjust. You can say that, we have noble silence, repeated patterns of the day, almost nothing going on. If you look at closely, it's a lot of going on. If you look at in our bodies, listen closely. Probably start with some uncomfortable feelings, pain knees, pain shoulders. After a while, maybe it was a little bit, a little bit relaxed. It's the moment I can just enjoy the seat. And suddenly, the back screaming, it's uncomfortable. Or we discovered that some parts of the body are alive, ankle can sore, or toe. In the sessions, I discovered that you cannot imagine what kind of parts of your body can remind you that you're alive. And it could be quite annoying. It not should be in this way. I don't like it. Same with feelings and emotions. Some moods can easily arise, some memories. Today I kind of came to my mind when I was 17 years old and kind of be a little bit depressed. I forget even about what was a problem, but I connect to this kind of mindset. It's like, interesting. So it's very kind of colorful, rich perspective what we can be in touch with. And and some other stuff can annoy, people around. They don't speak, but they can also be problematic. Remember, Ajahn Sumedho says, and he was in his early years in the jungle in Thailand, really make him upset one monk who walked too slowly. And it should be not this way. You have to go faster. Or someone can upset us because I walk too fast, too energetic. We are here to slow down. Why you go so fast? Right? Or why you make noise when you eat? We sign up for Noble Silence, right? And it's little small things that can kind of be not quote unquote right, and not supposed to be in this way. For myself, for years, the unwelcome guest was pain. This is something wrong. When I judge my sits, no pain, good sit. With pain, I fail. Something doesn't work here. And more I want to change it, more was irritable. And I have a lot of pain. Like as I mentioned, I have some surgeries in my knees and so forth, so the pain was quite present. And it was a kind of a shift. I remember when I can tell myself, okay, this is the part of my experience. This is how it is. I don't need to really fight with that. I don't have to please, to leave me, pain, leave me. And kind of something shift, kind of open up some space that I slowly can leave, be and sit with these uncomfortable feelings, of uncomfortable sensations. They're the part of life. I think the part of the session, it is a kind of training how we can be with uncomfortable sensations and feelings and thoughts and emotions and people, and learning how we can make a peace, not fight with it. As we mentioned, and that one of the definition of loving kindness is not create aversion around experiences what we have, not fight with them. Just take a seat of a kind of distance observer and just relax. Okay, this is how it is right now. I think I mentioned about this story. It's very inspiring, so I repeat it. It's the story told by Herbie Hancock, one of the pianists who play with Miles Davis Quartet in early 60s. So he says that they have a tour in Europe, I think. They play in Stuttgart, 1962. And Herbie Hancock says, yeah, it was one of these nights, hot night, very kind of intensive atmosphere, very innovative. We have a lot of fun, and the music was right on, he says. And Miles was playing one of his solos. I think it was the play, and so what? He was kind of the composition from late 50s. And he played these amazing solos. And Herbie Hancock kind of played the wrong chord. You can imagine all the people watching him, the master playing this masterpiece, and Herbie Hancock like, boom, the wrong chord is, oh no, and he just grabbed his ears. No, it was complete mistake. And he says, Miles Davis on the stage, pause for a second, and he plays some tunes, played some tunes and make it right. And he was, wow, he was astounded. Wow, what's happened here? He says, like, for a minute, couldn't touch the piano. Just observe what's happened here. He listen what is wrong and make it right on the spot. And he says that later on, he kind of understand that Miles Davis didn't hear his wrong chord as a mistake. For him, it was just event. Something happened in the present. And it happened in the present, he's tried to deal with it. Kind of try to find something we could fit in. And he says it was, for me, the big lesson for the music and for my life. Like sometimes we are expecting that things should be in a very particular way, as we wish to be. If it's not fit, it's wrong. And he says, as we grow, we try to learn and see things as they are. And he says that turn the poison into medicine, right? I can say it, turn the affliction into body. Not make a problem around it. Just see this irritated emotion, the part of memory or pain. It says just another sound. And the question is, what kind of music we make with it? If we can relax and respond with welcome, kind of heart, this is just okay, right? It's not a mistake. This is the part of life. So I think that's, in many ways, in this session, actually it's the kind of jam session. We play with our emotions, with our feelings, our thoughts, with people around us. And we can treat this as a kind of constant sound, and we can find the kind of internal frequency, how to kind of fit in, to make this, we can say, collective music very smooth. Welcome, and every sound can be okay if we not create negativity around this, if we don't want to change or seeing us in the particular light. So I can just keep going and keep playing, and hopefully everything will go okay. So now is our 3 steps, 1 bow practice.